Alright then guys, I've got a couple of things I want to go over with you in this week's Koi Life Journal. Obviously, as you can see, we've got the sail up over the pond. Had to do that as some of the fish were getting sunburnt, and I had a couple of issues with some of the fish. So stay tuned and check out the rest of the video. I don't know if you guys remember me saying on a recent video, bit of a bone to pick with you guys. Turns out 80% of you watching this content right now, well roughly, aren't even subscribed. Well, that 80% has actually come down to 65%. So I just wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone that took the time to hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate that. And for those of you that are new around here, this is Decoy TV and I'm Dave Bradley. Let's get on with the video. So, my sun sail, I had to put that up obviously to protect the fish from the sun. We had some seriously strong sun for a few days, and a couple of them are starting to show a bit of sunburn on their back. And it's nothing too expensive, nothing too fancy. I just got it on Amazon along with the fitting kit, but it's well made, and I'm quite impressed with it. I didn't really like it when I first put it up, but it has grown on me. It's a 3.6 metre by 3.6 metre by 3.6 metre triangle, and I got myself a pole and the fitting brackets. Had to put it up myself. Obviously I bought it when the sun was scorching hot, but in true British fashion, the very next day we had winter. It was absolutely pouring down when Amazon delivered it, but I had to get it up. I had to get it fitted. I had to do something to try and protect the koi from the sun. We do get quite a bit of sun here on this pond. So the next job on the agenda for me was to get the Shiro Utsuri out. I'd noticed that she had got a little bit of sunburn on her back, but under closer inspection I could see that she bumps and knocks all over her. And I wanted to get her out and see what that was and do a scrape. Now I did do a scrape on the koi and it come back absolutely clear. There was nothing on it, which I suppose is a positive. But the only thing I can think of is she picked up those knocks. There must have been an attempted spawning or something in the pond, and you can see from the footage that she's absolutely battered. I know we did have some warm weather. The pond was up over sort of 22-23 degrees. But then there was one day when it did just come crashing down to around 19, and I think the heater was set at 19, so the pond would have stabilised there. But that might have triggered some sort of spawning attempt, if you like, in the pond. So I had her out. Given the state of her, I decided that I was gonna sedate her and topical treat her war wounds, if you like, because she was an absolute mess. It was heartbreaking to see her in such a state. I've done that. She's gone back in the pond. I've raised salt level slightly in the pond because I believe that the war wounds that she picked up were on their way to becoming a bacterial infection. They looked like they just didn't look good, to be honest. And I think they were the makings of the beginnings of a bacterial infection. So given the possible onset of a bacterial infection with my Shiro Utsuri, it got me thinking to where could I have stagnant water, what could be triggering that, or where could I have any waste settling. And I remembered back, I used to always stick the jet wash in the bio side of my Nexus, just to give it a stir up to stop crap from settling in there, if you like. And I hadn't done that in possibly a year, so I decided to throw the camera down inside, and wow, you can see the crap that's settled in there. So I'm not 100% sure if that's what started the onset of a bacterial infection, but it certainly wouldn't help it. So I decided to get the jet wash out and give that a good blast around on the bio side and drop the actual bio side of the Nexus. done that, filled the filters back up and got it all running again. And I mean, she has been looking better over the last couple of days. Still a little bit red here and there, but definitely better than what she was. Been with me a long time, that fish. I've had her from she was 10 centimeters, so I'd be devastated if anything happened to her. And every year she gets massive, like full of eggs. So I'm thinking maybe next year we're gonna have to spawn her. What about my peas, guys? I bought this aquaculture setup because I was absolutely sick of the waste from the Nexus going down the drain. I wanted to try and utilise some of that water, you know, save the planet and stuff. Just seemed an awful waste. I mean, I do use it to water the grass, but the grass here is gets quite sodden, and we've had enough rain. It definitely doesn't need me pouring any more water on it. I don't really have much of a garden where I could put the rest of it, you know. So I decided peas. And they're absolutely blowing up, they're going mental. Strawberries. Yeah. Becoming a ripe Monty Dawn. So while I've got you on again, I just wanted to say another massive congratulations to Paul Dale in winning the 2,000 subscriber competition. Just wanted to let you know, Paul, I've packaged your stuff up and I'm going to get that sent off to you early next week. I did receive your email with the address, mate, so congratulations, and a big massive thank you to everyone that took part. Sorry to those that didn't win this time, but better luck next time. Well, that's it then, guys. That brings us to the end of this little video. It's time for you lot to disappear. Leave me to enjoy my cigar and my beer by the pond. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a thumbs up. And if you do like this sort of content, why not consider hitting the subscribe button, and that'll keep you notified whenever I upload a future video. So as always, guys, look after yourselves. More importantly, look after those fish.